Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am ecstatic. Today, I'm about to show you how to play the ATW Rumble match in solo mode. Now, this big box set that you see doesn't have an ATW Rumble solo mode. If you want the solo mode and the two-player versions of the Rumble, you gotta get the Sergeant Slaughter campaign, which is like for $14, and it comes with that solo and two-player mode. Um, I'm really excited to show this to you because I initially designed the Rumble mode obviously for 3 and 4 players. That was the intention. And during the Kickstarter, you asked us to add a solo mode for the Rumble, and we worked it into the Sergeant Slaughter campaign and we included it as such. So, anyways, without further ado, I want to show you this amazing game. Immediately draw your attention to the following: there are no player boards. Yeah, there are no player boards. This is how the momentum bar looks like, which is not what ATW's momentum bar is. As a matter of fact, the entire Rumble match is kind of like a different game. It has some of the features of ATW, the card play, the same cards, the same attack cards, combos and taunts, but it is so different that it's like playing a completely different game. Long story short is what I have today is I'm going to be playing as the Junkyard Dog, and I've drawn the number one spot in the Rumble. And I have 9 other competitors I have to get through to be able to win because I'm playing on medium difficulty. And I don't know who's in this Rumble. There are 24 other wrestlers that I can pick from, and I drew these randomly. So we'll see who makes it. My player board is technically this card, which I'll show you. It's one of those big tarot size cards, and this says the Junkyard Dog's starting health is 5, guys. So you can immediately realize how vulnerable you are against 5 health and 10 stamina. So that means that you are so vulnerable. You can easily get eliminated. One wrong move, one attack by your opponent, one wrong decision, and you're out. You're over the top rope. Your feet's gonna hit the floor. It's a really tough match to win. So the way I've set this up, and let me just show you, is this is my area, my health and stamina. Now I'm gonna be tracking my opponent's health through dice because I'm only gonna be using one dice for the Rumble. You don't roll with 2 dice. You only roll with 1 dice in the Rumble. You need to be able to gain momentum quickly so that you're able to hit your big moves. This momentum tracker has momentum of up to 7, so it's quite easy to get there. We don't track opponents' momentum, so it's just you monitoring your own momentum going up and down in solo mode, which makes it a lot easier and the upkeep is a lot less. Anyways, I've been talking for such a long time. Let me start the game and let me show you how it works. So we got player 1 is me. Player 2 is the NPC, and another player, player 3, is the NPC. So there are 3 wrestlers at any given time in this Rumble. And I've just made it to the ring. I don't know who's at number 2, so let's find out together. Oh my God, it's Raven. It is Raven. Quote the Raven nevermore. He's gonna get eliminated. I'm telling you, man. I'm coming for Raven. And the other wrestler is Matt Cardona. Wow, the King of the Indies is here, and this modern age, more ECW. This is more like from the Extreme Edition campaign that we've run, and they've come in together. So I'm also going to start the match with 2 of these Rumble special cards, which are the core of the game. They are everything, and the way these Rumble cards work, Rumble special cards work, is there's a top ability here and a bottom ability. The top ability is an attacking ability. The bottom ability is a defensive ability. You only pick one. So you pick one while attacking or defending, and then you discard the card. So they're very valuable. They're really the bloodline of this game. You gotta manage these very effectively. And the ones that I got is second time's a charm, so I can re-roll an attack die. And defensively, I can reverse any clothesline, any attack that has the word running, or any lariat. I can reverse it and eliminate my opponent. So imagine me going, pulling the ropes down while someone's running at me, trying to swing at me. And the other one is I can try to eliminate my opponent if his health is 3 or less. Or at the bottom, I can use it defensively. If someone's trying to attack me, instead of trying to kick out with 2 dice, I'm going to try to kick out with only 1 roll or 1 dice. All right, so I'm going to have these. I'm going to set the opponent's health. So instead of using these bulky health and stamina boards, I'm just going to use dice to mark these wrestlers. There you go. Health, they both start with, well, Raven starts with 4, Cardona starts with 5. I don't track the stamina of the NPC, just like a normal a normal solo match. And let's get started. So, the way this works is the first thing you gotta do before you even attack is you can decide to spend 3 stamina or discard a card to draw a Rumble special card. You can have no more than 4. I already have 2. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm gonna discard a right hand, which is very valuable because it's one of the 15 attack cards that I have in a Rumble where I have to beat 9 people. So I'm going to discard it, and I'm going to draw 2 Rumble special cards, and I have to pick one. And I'll pick the well, this one's exactly the same card that I have, so I'll discard this one. And instead I'll pick this one, which has the same top ability, which is a reroll, but the bottom ability says that if anyone tries to hit me with an aerial attack, I can just throw them off. I like this. I'm good on defense. I think we're ready to roll. Let me just remove this. I keep doing this. Yeah. So you're able to see my opponents. And let's get started. So the way this works is the Rumble match. If there are other players, I got to play this card secretly, and then we all reveal at once. In this case, I don't have to play this secretly. I'm going for a headbutt to the chest. And the reason I'm doing this is I then want to follow it up with a combo. And that's the only way. This is another thing about the Rumble matches. You don't maintain the initiative. You hit once, and that's the end of your round. That's the end of your turn. The only way you maintain the initiative is if you combo. And the second you stop comboing is when your turn ends. So I'm going to try to do this so I can do as much damage as possible to either Raven or Matt Cardona. And I have to decide who I'm attacking. And in this case, I'm going to be attacking Raven. Yeah, I'm going to be attacking Raven. Actually, I can attack Matt Cardona, because if I do this, I'll be able to deal a total of 4 damage, so his health would be 1, and I wouldn't waste that 1 extra damage on Raven, whose health is 4. So because I'm doing this, and I'm attacking player 3, who's Matt Cardona, I'm going to put the player 3 card just to remind me who I'm attacking. And now we reveal the attack cards of Raven and Matt Cardona. Because this is a solo mode, we don't use normal attacking cards. We use these Rumblebot cards. This is Rumblebot player 2, Rumblebot player 3. And so we're going to unveil what Raven's attack is. It's a Power Slam. And we're going to unveil what Matt Cardona's attack is. And it's a Super Kick. All right, so this Raven says, target player 1. So that's me, player 1. And if the target's health is low, which it is not, my health is 5. If it was low, he would have done 3 damage to me and eliminated me, or tried to eliminate me. If not, he's just gonna... Oh, and he gets an extra reroll if he fails. And if not, because we're gonna be rolling on behalf of the NPC, by the way, in this game. But if not, if my health wasn't low, he doesn't get a reroll. He needs a roll of 4 or plus, and if he's successful, he's going to try to eliminate me. And this says if I was going to attack him, which I'm not, I would suffer a +1 target number. So that's not the case. So he's going to be attacking me, and I got to set this. So I got to place that he's going to attacking player 1, which is me. And then Matt Cardona's attack says target player with the lowest health. In case of a tie, target player 1. So I have health 5, Raven has health 4. So actually Matt Cardona, thankfully, is not going to be attacking me. He's going to be attacking Raven. And Where do we go? Yes, he's attacking Raven, so that's a player 2 card. And by the way, this is very helpful. It shows you that these guys haven't played their turn yet. So how do we resolve all this? The person with the highest target number goes first. In this case, both Raven and Matt Cardona have a target number of 4. Let me just show you this to you up close. I don't know if you see this. Let me check my camera. Yeah. So it's going to be difficult to see it, so I'll read it out for you in this case. It's a target number of 4. Since both have a target number of 4, the player with the lower health goes first, which is Raven. So Raven's going to try to attack me. And in this case, and this is a key element of the Rumble. I cannot discard 2 cards to block his attack. I'm at his mercy. The only way I can block an attack is if he misrolls or if I use one of these cards. So both my defenses don't work. So I'm gonna just hope to God he doesn't destroy me with a roll of 4 or more. Are we ready? Let's see it. Oh my God, he rolled a 6. All right, so he's going to hit me with 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And because I got hit, I gain 1 attack card in compensation. And he's going to try to eliminate me. Oh my God, that is so bad. And his elimination is I got to roll basically a 2 or less using 2 die. So I might be eliminated immediately. So what I'll do is I'll recover health, 1, 2, 3, using my stamina. And I'll do that again, 1, 2, 3. And I'll roll 2 dice. Come on. Oh, by the way, I needed to have reduced my stamina by 1 for my headbutt to the chest. You always reduce your stamina at the beginning of the round based on your attack card. All right, so 4 or less, and I got 3 kick out attempts. 1. Okay. 2. Okay, I'm gonna use this deep down. I don't fancy my chances of rolling 4 or less. So this deep down means I can now roll only with 1 dice. Yes, and I rolled a 1, which means that, you know, it's equal to or less than my health. I kick out. Thank God I had that card on me. And I don't kick out, sorry. I hang on to the ropes and I get back and I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm still in this. And Raven's attack has ended. And as such, I flip this around. The NPC has played his turn. He's exhausted, right? So that's a good way to track who's played and who hasn't. And now we go to Matt Cardona. And the great thing about Matt Cardona is he's attacking Raven. And I hope he rolls a 4 or more. Oh my God, he doesn't. So that's a wasted attack. If he had rolled 4 or more, he would have done 3 damage to Raven and surely eliminated him. But that's not the case. I wasn't lucky to have an NPC eliminate another. And that's the end of his turn. And I'm gonna exhaust him. And now it's my turn. And my turn is I'm attacking Matt Cardona. His defense, which is the bottom part of this Rumble bot card. If you're playing on easy mode, you can ignore it. The second you start playing on medium difficulty, like a big boy, you gotta take this into consideration. So this says if attacked by an aerial attack, thank God mine is not an aerial attack, Matt Cardona will block the attack and try to eliminate me. So thankfully that has not happened. Instead, I'm going to try to attack him with a roll of 2 or more. Yes, that is successful, so that'll do 1 damage. Bam. And as I mentioned, if I don't follow it up with a combo, my turn would have ended. But I will with a JYD headbutt. And I would spend 2 stamina, and I need a roll of 3 or more. Yes, I got a 3 or more. Hell yeah. Which will do 3 damage, 2 from the JYD headbutt, and an additional 1 from the combo. So that'll reduce his health to 1. And now I have a choice to make. I could either taunt, there's no point in doing a combo. His health is already one, and it doesn't go below one. I can either taunt or I could try to eliminate him. And you can only eliminate an opponent using one of these cards, the upper part, if it allows you to do so, or the bottom part, or if you do 3 damage to your opponent in one attack. So this did 3 damage, if you remember. It did 2 damage plus 1 from the combo. And so I'm going to try to eliminate Matt Cardona. That's what I'm going to do. And he's going to draw one of these cards, and I'm hoping he doesn't draw a K1. Just like the solo mode. There's a K2 here at the bottom, for example. Don't draw a K1. Oh, yeah, thank God. So that's a K2. I'm not sure if you can see it. Ooh, you can't see it. Sorry, my bad. And so that K2 means he would have kicked out of his health as 2. It's not, it's 1. I've thrown Matt Cardona out after I headbutted the hell out of him, and he's been eliminated. And now this is the amazing thing about eliminating an opponent and why. And by the way, all this is written on these Rumble reference cards. This is the great thing about eliminating the opponent is if I eliminated him successfully, what I could do. Boasting is really important because, by the way, I would have gained 3 momentum from all these attacks. I got too excited and I forgot to count my momentum. But it gives me an additional 3 momentum. So now I'm on unstoppable. It allows me to draw 2 cards, which is awesome because now I have 5 cards. And finally, it will allow me to gain 1 stamina, which I badly need. And by doing this, I've refreshed my cards. I have 5 cards. And we start a new round. We unexhaust my opponents. And we draw a new wrestler. So, it's a Dynamite Kid. Oh my God, the Dynamite Kid is here. And he's looking to win his first Rumble ever. Let's reset these cards. And Dynamite Kid, man, he has 4 health. So that's good. He's easy to eliminate, just like Raven. I gotta discard these cards. But the great thing about me right now is I'm here, which means I can hit my opponents with some really cool moves and benefit from a -2 target rule for all my signature moves. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But before I do so, I'm really worried about my defense. So I'm going to discard a card. A back super. Now I'm gonna discard another headbutt to the chest. And it's going to allow me to draw 2 Rumble special cards. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely taking this one. So this allows me to throw my opponent over the top if his health is 3 or less without having to do 3 damage to him. And the other thing it allows me to do is it allows me to roll 1 die instead of 2 when trying to kick out or when trying to hang on. That's the terminology we're using, hanging onto the ropes, which is the one I used to hang on and stop myself from being eliminated last time. All right, so I'm happy with that. We can start the turn. And I'm going to be, I don't know who I'm going to be targeting. I think I'm going to be targeting the Dynamite Kid. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that. And remember, if it was a multiplayer game, you wouldn't show your opponent who you're targeting or what you're targeting them with. That's extremely important. And then this is another thing I want to do. I want to add a withdrawal. Yeah, I'm going to add a withdrawal. So what a withdrawal allows me to do in a Rumble match is it allows me to gain 3 stamina or 1 card. And in the Rumble match, I would suffer a +2 target number. So, this usually means a 4. Because I'm unstoppable, and this is a signature maneuver, all I needed to roll was a 2 to be successful. But this is going to revert that back to a 4. And the reason I'm doing this is it allows me to gain 3 stamina, right? It's kind of like giving up the initiative. It's kind of like giving up the initiative, but you keep going. Your turn doesn't end. And so I think I think I might need to go first. I hope I'm gonna go first. Let's see who goes before me, if any. All right, so Raven has a target number of 4, and he's gonna try to eliminate the Dynamite Kid. Because it says target wrestler with the highest health, and the Dynamite Kid has more health than me. Oh no, he doesn't. He has the same health as I do in case of a tie target player of 1. God damn it. Okay, I wish I had 1 less health. So he's gonna target me with a super kick, with a thrust kick, and we've seen Raven does some awesome thrust kicks. And then the Dynamite Kid is gonna try to attack me with a clothesline, which I'm not too worried about. He's gonna target player 2. He's gonna target Raven. So I wish I attacked Raven this round. So Raven's gonna attack me, and Dynamite Kid's gonna try to attack Raven. But if I eliminate the Dynamite Kid, he's not gonna attack Raven. I really need to attack Raven next time. I don't know why I haven't eliminated him. He's a diabolical genius, and he's just getting under my skin. All right, so what do? I'm going to be spending 2 stamina. And between me and Raven, the NPC, the tiebreaker, is health. So health is the same, target number is the same. The tiebreaker in Ultima matches is the NPC goes first. So Raven's gonna attack me first, and I'm just hoping to God he doesn't roll a 4 more. Oh my God, he rolled a 4. Just Raven's just on it. He does not want me to be part of this match. And remember, the reason I picked the Junkyard Dog, I might not have explained this at the very top of oh my God, how did I not explain this? The Junkyard Dog was the all-time wrestling champion. And then I supported Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero lied, cheated, and stole his way to victory, and stole Junkyard Dog's world title. And Junkyard Dog is in this rumble to gain his title back. He wants a title shot. And I feel like, oh, I owe it to him because I was the reason why Eddie won. You know? I helped Eddie. Anyways, long story short is Raven is not gonna let this happen. He's gonna deal 4 damage to me with his super kick. So I'm down to 1 health. Remember, defensive compensation. I always gain 1 stamina. And I don't know what to do, guys. God damn it. I'm not sure if there's anything I could do. Well, I could spend 3 stamina and gain 1 health. And then I would need to roll a 2 or less using 2 dice. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to roll a 2 or less using 1 die, because I'm using the hanging on. Just roll a 2 or less, roll a 2 or less. Oh my God, I rolled a 5. All right, so that's failed. I have 1 more attempt to try to hang on. Yeah, nope. I rolled a 5 and a 4. Raven super kicks the Junkyard Dog right in the jaw. And the Junkyard Dog was right next to the ropes. He stumbles over the top, and both his feet hit the floor. And now he has lost his chance to challenge for the world title. That is so brutal. And that is actually the end of my quest to win the Rumble. I eliminated Matt Cardona. That's it. And I'm playing on medium difficulty. This is a hard game. I must warn you guys. Now you might ask, is it that easy to eliminate other players in multiplayer mode? No. In multiplayer mode, you'll actually be playing with a faction. So you'll have 3 wrestlers. So in this case, I would eliminate Junkyard Dog, and then, my next wrestler would come on board. And if all 3 of my wrestlers are eliminated, wait, let me talk to you properly. All right. So if all my 3 wrestlers are eliminated in a multiplayer mode, that's when I lose the game. But in solo, you only get 1 chance. And I messed up. I haven't played this game in a while, the Rumble solo mode. I think a couple of months now. And this is really tough. I mean, there came a time where I was winning at hard difficulty, but it needs practice. And it needs Raven not to be in the Rumble and not to hit you with everything he has. Anyways, I like the fact that I got eliminated quickly because I need to sleep. But it also shows you not just how tough this game is, but how fun it could be and how many rounds you can go with it. There's a lot that you need to wrap your head around because it is a new game with new mechanics. But I think once you learn it, you'll really enjoy this mode. Um, I'll try again, maybe some other night, to try to win the Rumble. Maybe I'll have a few practice rounds before filming. But I want to thank you all for joining. Appreciate it, as always. And let me know what you think and if you have any questions once you've played your Rumble match. Take care.